was in the kitchen of the house that I was in when the tornado came through. After it come through, the whole kitchen was demolished. I thought he was gone.
For it is time for judgment to begin at the household of God. And if it begins with us, what will be the outcome for those who do not obey the gospel of God?
I speak unto thee this day, and I say that if my own people would stay true unto me, so would men be kept. That is, they would be kept in the boundaries, they would be kept in the way that I, the living God, have intended for men to be in. But I say, because my own people have betrayed me, because they have estranged themselves from me, I say, what is the consequence of the same? I say there are multitudes who suffer, there are multitudes who wander in desolated places, and I say it is because my own people have refused to walk uprightly in me. I say that you are living in a time, a generation, when multitudes are wandering in desolation, futility, and despair. That is, they are wandering far from the guidelines, the boundaries that I, the living God, had set for the sons of men. And I say they are sinking and sinking and sinking in the abyss of evil. There is no end to the same. And I say it is because my own people have strayed from me. For I say it is me, the living God, who has given my people that they would indeed be the salt, be the light upon the earth, that men could be kept in the boundaries I have for them. But I say, when the ones who are meant to keep walking uprightly in me will transgress, will violate, and walk afar off from what it is that I had for them, I say they bring my wrath upon all of humankind. And I say they do it because they fail to be the salt, the light, and many suffer from the same. And I say that I, the living God, am sorely displeased with the ones who are claiming to be my people in this wicked, perverse, and vile generation. For I say that I, the living God, never ever intended that men would go in the way of estrangement from my arrangement and bring to this earth many troubles. But I say, because my own people have estranged themselves from me, because they have walked according to lust, to greed, to ambition, because they have preferred to be ruled by demons rather than me, I say that I, the living God, have no choice but to bring my retributive justice. That is, because men have sunk so far into evil and wickedness, and every day they increase in the same. And I say, if I, the living God, do not bring forth my wrath to restore men to soberness once again, that all will perish in sin. I say this day that I, the living God, through my mercy, do bring my wrath, my fury, my indignation, rather than completely destroying all. That is, rather than completely destroying all of humankind for their transgression against me. For I say, when I, the living God, do look upon those who are saying that they love me, that they serve me, and it is not true, then I say that I bring forth my wrath to show them the error of their way. That is, to show them they have drunk the drink of pride, and they are likewise intoxicated and stupefied in the same. I say this day that I, the living God, never ever intended that my own people would be in a drunken stupor caused by the intoxication of pride. But I say that I intended that my own people would walk soberly in me, redeeming the time, coming forth in the truth, the light, the strength of who I am. I say that I've intended that my own people would be ever directed, corrected, purposed, and guided in the truth, the light, the strength that I provide. For I say that the ones who are mine are meant to walk uprightly in me, ever giving thanks and praise. But I say, when the ones claiming to be my people will stray away from what it is that I purposed them for, I say they go in a multitude of ways that can only bring destruction. For I say they fail to keep their first estate, and likewise they open up for the invasion of more and more and more demonic power in the earth. For I say that my own people are meant to be the barrier that keeps back the tide of evil from sweeping in upon humankind. But I say, when my own people will refuse to keep themselves in me, refuse to stay sober in me, I say, what is it that they do? I say they become the ones to blame for the shame as you see in this present hour. For I say that the ones who claim that they were my people did not keep their first estate. They did not seek to be pleasing unto me. They did not walk uprightly in me. But I say instead they walked according to the filthiness, the greediness, the lustfulness of the world. And I say they became a shame unto me. I say so it is even now that I the living God am bringing forth my wrath because I am so sorely displeased. That is, I'm sorely displeased and disturbed with all of those who claim they love me, claim they serve me, when it is not true. I say this day that I the living God do not call thee to walk afar off, to follow after vanity, to be under the command of demons. But I say that I call thee to come forth in me, thy Maker, thy God, to walk uprightly, keep your first estate, and behave yourselves in me. For I say if my own people would walk in the way they are meant to walk, so could righteousness be restored. But I say when the ones claiming to be mine are behaving in ways that are shameful even before the heathen, then they become a grief unto me. I say this day that I the living God have never expected that my own people would be so ashamed of me. That is, that they would be so ashamed of me that they are continually denying me, denying my purpose, my plan. For I say when the ones who are claiming that they love me, that they serve me, are denying my righteousness, my truth, and my life, I say they cause their own problems multiplied. And I say they cause themselves to be taken in a way that is stupidity and darkness, because they will not be respecting me. I say this day that I the living God do look upon this wayward generation, and I see the condition of those who are sinners sinking deeper day by day. And I say that I see the condition of those who claim that they are my people, yet I say that it absolutely is not true. For I say that the ones who are claiming that they love me, claiming that they'll serve me and walk in obedience unto me, are liars deceiving themselves. For I say they have no fear of me, they are not respecting me. But I say they are respecting the world, they are respecting the opinions of men, and I say they are respecting their own God of self, and they are failing to have any regard or respect for me. And I say they simply look at me as someone who will always be there, and yet they do not have to regard me with reverence at all. I say if you really consider how denigrated they have made what it is that they believe to be me, I say it is a shame, a sorrow, and I say it is a shocking truth, that my own people have so estranged themselves from me that they do not even know me as I am. For I say they have built up their own God, they have built up their own imitation, they have built up their own imagination and called it me. But I say that it is not true, for their hearts are far from me. I say they have gone another way. That is, they have gone in the way of wayward and careless fools, estranging themselves from what it is that I the living God intended for them. And I say in the process they take themselves down the road of degradation and despair. But the sad part is it is not only themselves that they cause to be damned, but untold others likewise. For I say when my own people will fail to keep their first estate, will fail to walk uprightly in me, will fail to come forth in me, I say they cause multitudes to be damned. That is, because they are the ones that I have entrusted the salt and the light unto. And I say if they fail to bring forth what it is that I ordained, I say there is nothing to withstand the evil that is swarming in the land. I say this day that I the living God do not call thee to walk as a fool, to behave as a fool, to live, to die, to perish as a fool. But I say that I call thee to walk circumspectly, coming forth in the truth, the light, the strength that I provide. That is, I call thee to be made glad for the privilege to continue in me as the one true God you are meant to please. For I say it is me, the living God, who is righteousness, truth, blessedness, strength, and mercy provided. Therefore I say, when you look at what it is that transpires, when you look at what it is that is ever evidenced, when you look at what it is that I the living God do require of the sons of men, I say, where are the ones who are valiant for truth? I say, where are the ones who are meant to walk in the way of the upright, who are meant to keep themselves ever present in me? I say, where are the ones that I, the living God, delight in? I say, they are few and far between. For I say that the multitude of those claiming to be mine have gone a-whoring after the ways of the heathen, and I say they are loving it so. And I say, even the world can see that I, the living God, am bringing forth my wrath, my fury, my indignation, while my own people, or so they say they are adamantly denying the same. That is, they are denying that it is me, the living God, who is bringing forth wrath in a wicked, perverse, and vile generation. And I say, instead, they are seeking to cover up, to pretend to live in hypocrisy one more day. I say, how dull and dumb, insensitive to me have they become, because they went a-whoring from me. Now I say, they are drunk on pride, they are in the way of rebellers, and I say, they will continue to be so. For I say, they are stubborn and proud, they are refusing to listen to me, to be brought low by me. That is, they are refusing to subject themselves to what it is that I, the living God, require of my own. And I say, because they are choosing to oppose me, I say that I, the living God, am sorely grieved in them. Therefore I say, in a wayward, vile, polluted, and corrupt generation, consider how many mercies that I have for thee. That is, consider that I give to thee the abundance of mercy and truth, the abundance of light, and the abundance of goodness that I provide. I say, if you walk uprightly, you are under that mercy day by day. But I say, if you walk in the way of the fools, the way of those who have gone a-whoring, the way of those who have deviated from me, I say, you are taken down into the way of your total destruction. For I say, when those who claim that they are my people will not pay heed to me, will not walk in the fear of me, I say they are punished for the same. I say in this wicked generation that it is me, the living God, who is rising up in order to defend what is left of me in the land. That is, it is me, the living God, who is raising up in this hour those who will stand in the truth and declare the same. That is, they will declare it as it is, that it is me, the living God, who is bringing forth my wrath, my wrath, my wrath, my wrath revealed. For I say that I'm thoroughly disgusted with the pretenders, the hypocrites, mockers, who claim they are mine, yet they have no fear of me. And I say it is me, the living God, who is bypassing them to raise up a righteous remnant who will walk in the truth and declare the same. I say this day, be glad that I, the living God, do give to thee the opportunity, the privilege to love, to serve, to obey me. That is, that I give to thee the privilege to walk in that which I've intended, that which I provide. For I say, when it is me that you focus upon, believing and trust, of course you will see that I'm able. Yes, you will see that I'm able to direct, correct, and guide thee in the truth, the light, the mercies that I provide. I say this day, when you consider that I, the living God, do see all of the wickedness, the evil that men are doing in this perverse generation, do you think I can possibly be pleased in the same? No, I am not pleased, I'm grieved. Therefore you see why I bring my wrath upon them, and it shall increase. For I say that I, the living God, will bring forth the chastisement, the punishment, the retributive justice that is necessary in these times. For I say it is me, the living God, who will give to the sons of men the rewards that they are worthy of, and I say they are worthy to be punished by me. For I say they have grown so foolish, so drunken, so rebellious, that they cannot even walk uprightly. That is, they choose the way of the perverse, they choose the way of the wicked above the way that I ordained. And I say, because they are choosing those things, they are losing out with me. And I say, it is me, the living God, who brings forth the wrath revealed in order to bring men back to me. That is, that they can possibly be redeemed.